choosing additional entities and selecting a case. And you can actually see the case screen that's there, and I can fill in all the information I would want to fill in on. Oh, scrolling a bit too far. I can link a case to a contract because the contracts are in the database. I can link it to a product because the products are in the database. So all that information is in there. And that's really, I'm not going to fill in all the fields because that's too much. So those are all the fields that are in there on a case. So you can really create all your cases in here. I'm not going to save this one for now. Alright, that's what I wanted to show you on the accounts. If I go back to my home screen, if I move down one step to contacts, contacts is really very similar to the account screen. When I click on a contact, I get the same extra toolbar here at the bottom. I get all the same information. I can see the opportunities, see the activities, and any relationships that have been defined. And if I go on to the more tabs, what we've added here is the additional entities again, where you've got the case, the invoice, the order, and the quote. I won't go into the functionality, is the same as on account, so I just want to show you that they are there. So let's go back. Opportunities, same story. They're all there. If I select an opportunity, I get the opportunity screen, get the toolbar at the bottom, browse through them, see all the fields. Oh, hold on. And go through and see everything that's related. If I want to see on the opportunity, I can see all the related activities, if there are any phone calls, and I can think if somebody needs to follow up on this opportunity, I can go straight in, create a task or a phone call for someone, tell them to phone out. I want a user to do that. I want Alex Simpson's to make that phone call, and I want, or him, or the administrator, and they can go in and I can schedule that phone call for them at a certain date, fill in the subject, call to follow up. And it's automatically being scheduled for tomorrow, 16th, and it's automatically related to the opportunity, which is called demo. So I don't need to change that. I think it's important, so let's put the priority on high and save that. So that's been created. So I now know that we can relate it to that opportunity, go straight in, create an activity. On the opportunity, we also have the additional entities. And on an opportunity, you see that you've lost the case because you can't create cases linked to an opportunity. You only have the invoices, order, and quotes there, where you can create them straight for the opportunity. Going back in to home. Okay, on the opportunities, the other thing I wanted to show you is the filters on the opportunity list. This month scrolls to this month if there's data in there. I've got my opportunities and I've got global opportunities. On global you can see again demo users, Scott Fellows. I can select the users. Now this manage users is a different manage users than the one we had on account. So each entity has its own list of managed users. So on the opportunities I just want to monitor those two as my global ones. So if I click on OK, they don't have any opportunities. These are mine and there's none there, so I should have selected more users. I'll select a few more. That one, that one. These are all the users I want in my opportunity list. Click on OK. So you can see the demo user and the B2 consultant. I can click on me to see my own opportunities. Going into the filters, do I want to see all opportunities? Yeah, I want to see the closed one. I don't want to see the lost ones, and I don't want to see the cancelled ones. So I want to have good news and not bad news. So I can put that in there. The closed ones you actually see there, a little gift wrap box, and the open ones are the open box, which means we still have to score them. So that's how you work on them. If I'm now working on a bunch of opportunities which for me are hot, I can add them to my favorites. So it's the test call and the demo. Those are the two ones I really want to close, so I can add them to my favorites. If I then go back to home, next time I launch iDcrm, I can go straight into favorites, go into opportunities, and they're both there. So that's why we've added the favorites, so you don't have to search. You can just go straight into your favorites and find what you did. Okay, if we then go to the new stuff, the additional entities that we added, we've got all the cases in there. I can go through, I can see the cases. We have the search function that we can go through. Dual. And it will find, yeah. Okay, so that was the case. Just moving into the quote, we can see all the quotes here. It's all the quotes that we've got access to. And what I want to show is that if we have a quote for film mixes, we see all the information for the quote. It's all there. But from the quote, we can actually go in and we can create an order as well. So if we create the order, we see all the fields, and what we want to show is that we inherit all the values. The owner has got fellows and it's linked to the quote that you made the order on. So we actually respect all the relationships that are in Microsoft CRM. I'm not going to save it for now. Okay, back into home, and we do that on all the entities. On order, if you look at an order, you can actually go down, you can see it's linked to a customer. If you go down to the administration, you'll see that it's the owner and the states, they're all there. This one was not linked to an opportunity in quote. Okay. All right, that's it. Well, you can imagine it works for invoices as well, so all the extra entities are there. And thank you for your time.